Hello YouTube, this is Undead93, and um, pretty much I just saw probably my most favorite movie this year so far, which is Captain America: The Winter Soldier. First, let me go into a bit of explanation about this movie. Pretty much off of Avengers. Pretty much, there is pretty much following Steve Rogers, Captain America, played by Chris Evans. Pretty much just doing his normal thing, being Captain America, protecting people and such. And he pretty much gets involved in essentially this movie goes for a weird conspiracy thing, and I quite enjoyed it. So sorry about that. Don't like the dust on my keyboard. Things that the characters in this movie are awesome. They all felt really well. Probably my favorite character so far in the movie was probably the Winter Soldier, which great job on having a character that we know before, but we're also changing it, and we're going to keep changing a bit since he's going to be in future films if you watch this movie. Chris Evans' Captain America did an excellent job. Him being sold as this pretty much lost soul, essentially, who pretty much is essentially learning to catch up with the world, but there are things in the world that he doesn't know. He's essentially behind barriers constantly, which is awesome because he has that shield, which is kind of awesome. Then you have Scarlett Johansson playing Natasha Romanoff, I believe is the name, or Black Widow. Her role was quite interesting. She got developed even more. So the only thing is, I'm wondering is how much more development will she need until she has her own movie, which is one thing I actually want to see very badly from this character, because she is becoming a really great female character for film and for superhero movies in general, because lately there's been not really any really good female superheroes or such, and with her you pretty much can keep playing her, and we will possibly get to see her backstory, which is kind of hinted at in this movie, which if they do, I'll be glad to throw my money in it, because so far what Marvel's doing is pretty much they're pretty much printing money essentially right now. Well, we'll know that after what happens with Guardians of the Galaxy, because if that movie goes well, they literally found a way to print money. So, there's that. Then you have the other characters in this movie. You have Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson. He did a great job. Then you have, I forgot the guy who plays Falcon, but he did a really good job. And he seems like he's going to now be like the sidekick character for Captain America, which is going to be interesting. Because one thing this movie did that I like is it made Falcon awesome. And I kind of knew Falcon. I really didn't know Falcon. And because I only knew him from the weird Robot Chicken parody, where he was put there, because I don't get why. Yeah, it's like he was awesome in this movie. Other characters in the movie are hit and miss. They're just like basic people. So pretty much, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. Right now, out of all the movies I've seen this year, and I'll get caught up on the two other movies I saw this year that weren't, I didn't like that much. But right now, this is probably my favorite movie of the year. It pretty much shows that Marvel knows how to build a universe, from how I've seen what DC does, or Warner Brothers, is that they need to find a way that they can do the same. Because Man of Steel kind of still seems like it's still enclosed in their own world. even if they're going to try doing that in the next movie, which I'm still in my opinion, the only way that they right now can sell me on Man of Steel or for Justice League World is if they're trying to sell me $1 billion, which they kind of have to do that. So off that topic. So I really enjoy this film. It's probably the best out of the Phase 2 movies right now, in my opinion, because you had Iron Man 3, which I really enjoyed. I also enjoyed Thor: The Dark World, even though I saw it twice, because, stuff. I really enjoyed it. But right now I enjoy Captain America right now, because it kind of developed Captain America further than what Iron Man 3 and Thor 2 essentially did for those two characters, which is awesome, because I believe that sequels should build up, continually building up off characters, because that's pretty much the thing I believe, and that's in my opinion. It's like you should build your characters continuously and put them through obstacles that will constantly have them either develop or they will not. So you kind of have to get that well-adjusted thing. There are 3 characters that are hinted in this movie. If you do not wish to know them, I will not tell them, but you will have your supreme magician guy sometime soon in the future, and the 2 twins sometime in a future film. So look out for those 2 characters if you watch this film. That is my main thoughts. Thank you all for watching. I'll get caught up on the 2 other films I saw this year, which are Noah and 300 Rise of an Empire, which I'll probably post like tomorrow side by side, because I didn't like those movies that much. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye.